What's going on? This is Tyson McGuffin. I'm here at the Ernie HQ, the Roost, and I got my Ernie in front of me here, and we're going to talk all about block volleys today. So first and foremost, where we set the Ernie up, the Ernie is going to be about halfway in. As you see, he is looking directly at me here. He looks nice and dangerous. So the Ernie is going to be coming at me. I'm going to be working on hitting block volleys. So something that we should know about block volleys is that if you're a righty, you're always going to be in a 10 o'clock ready position. Why? Because you can cover more space with your backhand volley. I would say about 80% of the volleys out here are all going to be taken with the backhand. If you take a look at some of the best hands in the world, pretty much all do it with the backhand side, whether it's a backhand counter or it's a backhand block. So we have 3 zones in front of us: zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Even if I get jammed in this little dead space area, inside of 2 and 3, I'm still going to take it with a backhand. So even if you get jammed and you get jammed in that dead space zone, we're still going to be working on taking it with a backhand block. Some of the technique nuggets on the backhand block. First and foremost, if I had 2 imaginary balls in front of me, let's say that first imaginary ball was like kind of by my body. This is my block bubble. The second imaginary ball is going to be out there. So if I was going to add added length, if I'm going to fully extend as I volley, this is going to be more of like a punching volley. This is going to be more of a blocking volley. So if I don't see the speed up coming, when I would block. If I don't see the speed up coming, if I'm not comfortable beating my opponent head to head, or let's say I get jammed in that dead space zone, plain and simple, if I don't see it coming, I'm always looking to hit the surrender button, looking to block. When I block, the main focus on the block is getting good margin of error and trying to block shallow. As you see here, I have the Ernie in front of me. I also have some cones that are about halfway in the kitchen. My main focus as a blocker is to hit the surrender button, work on good block technique, use my legs. All of my power, all of my control comes from my legs, but main focus is getting the block shallow and in that kitchen. Rock and roll. First scenario here. So I am up and established on the kitchen line. When I'm up and established on the kitchen line, I'm in a good 10 o'clock ready position here. I would say overall height on my block when I'm up and established, it's probably going to be 50% lift and 50% push. I'm probably not adding as much height right here. If I was to take one big step back, let's say I've just hit a third ball drop and I'm halfway in, or let's say that I'm in transition and I'm trying to get forward, I'm making sure that I'm connecting my legs. My main shock absorbers on this block volley is really trying to engage my legs. All of my power, all my control comes from the ground up. I'm making sure that I'm keeping the hand position nice and still. Backhand side leading with the knuckles here. Paddle face is slightly open, and I'm letting it come into my body. You see that? Letting this block volley come into my body. So a little scenario that we can do with this drill is maybe it's 2 blocks. There's 1, there's 2, and then let's say if I see the third one coming, then I can look to punch on the third one there. Block, keeping things out in front of me, using my shock absorbers, letting the ball come to me. I would say biggest tendency at lower levels is most people just don't understand the skill set behind blocking, so they always want to over punch. This is a great time, especially having the Ernie pickleball machine in front of me, where I can be stationary, I can work on technique, I can trust that the ball is always going to come back to the same spot, and I can really fine tune all those mechanics.